Number 38, set to kick this one off.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets it out fast.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. And it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's French. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Forced out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Not really looking to score 3s. It would have been a 50-yard field goal attempt. The offense trying to convert on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this drive? Like, this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
Looking for a man. It's French. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Into the end zone. can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Ball. Now the toss. There's some room. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Gators. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, in that 4th down play, you're just trying to move the chains, right? You're just trying to get enough to get the first down. Instead, that running play turns into a home run. There was a missed tackle. He got into the open space, and he takes it all the way.
Cincinnati, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The play-action fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The run inside. It's Johnson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Under fire. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He takes it at the 45. There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Run in the red zone, it's Ball. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might as well stick with him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job. Stopped the play for no gain.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On the run, it's Pryor. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Running inside, it's Johnson. On the move is the 30. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff to Johnson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Back to throw, it's French. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
First down for the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a give to ball. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's French. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And that tackle almost... saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the 2nd half if they want to win this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Ball. Runs through the tackle. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the 1st half. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Gators will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulled Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Air Force taking on the Northern Illinois Huskies. And it's Air Force with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's ball. Still running at the 35. There he goes.